There's a lot of intense emotions that you're feeling. Emotionally, you may be feeling you're drained and you're not getting what you want, and this can cause a lot of disturbance when it comes to a love relationship. Don't let the emotions pull you in and make you feel like you've done something wrong, because this card is telling you that just because the emotions are there, it doesn't mean that things are going south or they're going in a negative way. Try to pick yourself up. I know there's a lot going on, and right now you may be feeling it. It may be feeling like a heaviness, making a decision, making a choice. This card is telling you that the emotional energy that you're feeling right now is not going to continue. This is happening for a reason, and you need to look deeper. Look deeper. This guardian angel is telling you to look deeper. Don't look at things from what the surface is telling you, because sometimes the surface can be deceiving. Yeah. And maybe this person isn't getting back to you, and this person isn't communicating with you, and your emotions are just like all over the place. For whatever reason, don't throw in the towel. Don't throw in things because you've been worked up, because sometimes you're pulling in past old wounds, and this person is going through something that you may not be aware of, and that's why you have to look a little deeper. If you don't look deeper, you're always going to feel like this person is taking me for granted, and this person is doing things to me, and this person doesn't care about me. Yeah, that can happen, but what this card is trying to tell you, look a little deeper. It's not the way it seems on the surface. Be brave. Be brave and not look at things on the surface. Like I said, being brave means taking things in. When you take things in and you say, hey, you know what? I'm going to just take it the way it is, and I'm going to let the universe, let God guide me, and just give it up. And I release and surrender. By releasing and surrendering, you're actually letting go of excess baggage. And when I say excess baggage, I don't mean like luggage that you're carrying around. No, but excess baggage that you've been carrying around internally. Yeah, like maybe that past relationship has been never cleared away. Maybe you never really said what you needed to say to that person, or you never closed the door. Maybe you're still waiting, or maybe you've just been, worked up so much that you never even cared about clearing things, clearing the negativity, the excess baggage. And that's most likely what it is. So be brave. Focus on what is important in order for this new relationship or this current relationship to come through. A lot of times things are a learning experience. And remember, just because you're learning and you're seeing things for what it is, it's not because it's there to bring you down, but it's actually there to pump you up, to bring you back up. Because bringing you back up is actually what you need in a love relationship. Your relationship, whether it be a spiritual connection like a soulmate, a twin flame, or it just might be a karmic connection, but we can't tell that because a karmic connection, comes in very, very intense, and then they leave very, very intense. And I'm not going to go into that because a lot of people question me about, what is a karmic? Do I have my karmic with me? The only way you know you're karmic is when you're over the karmic. So you have to treat every relationship the same. Unfortunately, sometimes they can be very difficult. And, if you're separated from somebody, you have to just understand that sometimes separation is necessary to clear off excess baggage and clear the clutter. So whatever you're going through, don't look at it as it's pulling me down and I'm never going to see the light at the end of the tunnel, because I'm meant to be alone and I'm just meant to always have bad luck in my life. I don't like to say luck because I don't really feel like anybody really has that sense to change their destiny like that. But it's just a figure of speech, I guess. But anyways, you can't look at things with the glass half empty. Always look at it half full. Look at it as, it's a learning experience. Maybe that relationship you were with for so many years or so many months, and you invested so much, and it just came to an end, and you found somebody new, and you're head over heels over this person. You know what? That other person was a learning experience. Yeah, sometimes it's a soul contract. I mean, a lot of people don't understand spirituality when it comes to soulmates and twin flames and, just divine connections. I can just tell you this. When we do have a learning experience, it's mainly we don't go back to that learning experience. But when you're still connected to that person, to say, okay, I know that we're still going to get back together and it was a learning experience. No. If you're still connected to someone, it is definitely not a learning experience. There's something more beyond it. Okay. So I just wanted to clarify that you may be going through that. So don't look at that person was a learning experience if you still have that connection. I hope that makes sense. Commitment. There's going to be some type of commitment, and a commitment doesn't necessarily mean a marriage, but a committed relationship means that this person is into you, this person wants to be with you, and that's what's showing here, is that it's a commitment that is coming to you, a commitment in a relationship. How and when, it all depends on everybody. When there's a commitment to be made, it's when you're ready, basically. That's when it happens. When am I going to finally find the love of my life? Well, when you're ready. When am I going to finally seek the marriage I'm looking for? Well, when you're ready. See, everything happens, in divine timing. So remember that. Nothing happens because you want it. And we can't create our own, divine timing, so to speak. I hope that makes sense. I know a lot of people don't like that. They don't like to hear that. I don't give time frames only for the fact because of free will. But, you can sense when it's longer than usual. And even there, you can understand that, it's not going to be perfect with timing. So, like I said, I don't give out long term, sorry, my tongue is tied. I don't give out time frames where I'm going to say a specific date, but I try to give like a ballpark. So it looks like it's something that's going to happen, when you're ready. Okay. Speak your truth. What this card is showing you, it's time to speak your own truth, say what you need to say, and stop putting away what is in your heart. Maybe there's this person that you need to say, hey, you know what, I like you. Let's go out for coffee or something. It's time to speak your truth. Or maybe this person hasn't been getting in touch with you and you're like, hey, what have you been doing? I'm here. Let's get together. You have to speak your truth. Or maybe it's time to say to someone, it's time to say goodbye because you are not, the one for me, and you're just holding on to that person because it's codependency, not being alone. And you're preventing that person, the right person, to come into your life. But whatever it is, speak it with love. Don't speak it because you have to. Okay, so I hope that this reading resonated with you. I do feel there was a lot of messages, and if you find that someone can benefit from this reading, please, by all means, forward it to them, and, maybe they can, experience some type of message coming to them. These messages are not from me, but from the divine, given to you to use for your highest good. I do offer phone chat and email readings, and the links are down below in my description area. And I also have other videos that you can check out. I know they're like a little bit outdated. They're probably several years since I posted them. I do plan to make new ones. Just no time, it's like life is too short, but I'm going to start, and doing some lives as well. Coming up soon, guys, soon. So until next time, God be with you all. Namaste.